Hey everybody, Ian Lee here. Hope y'all are doing well. I wanted to make kind of a short video, hopefully pretty quick, although I can go on and tangent a little bit, so I will do my best to keep it short. I'm calling this video "Don't Wait," and here's why. Because I've been thinking lately and reflecting on, in the last year or so, I've gotten really into the teachings of Barry Harris, who I think is, I wish I'd come across him sooner, let me put it like that, in terms of improvisation and ways to practice improvisation and all these creative ideas. I mean, and the great thing about Barry's systems is you can expand on them. I cannot begin to express how intensely we can expand on these systems. It's truly endless and infinite. As creative as you want to be, he really gives you this palette of colors and this opportunity with his ideas. I mean, I think he's one of the most important musical influences, not just in jazz, but in general. We have that's still alive. I mean, he's a brilliant man. So anyways, if you want to learn more about these things, I'm going to start posting more about them on my channel and my experiences and understandings. But I suggest you go to Things I Learned from Barry Harris, Chris Park's channel, and Thomas Eccles' channel, Labyrinth of Limitations. They're both really great guys, really great educators. So, but I wanted to call this "Don't Wait" because as I've experienced these things, and this is something I've been not great at in general in my life, as a musician, as a jazz musician, as a musician in general, is I'll go in and I'll practice the mechanical thing, the technical thing. I want to do scales and thirds, whatever it is. And I'll sit there and I'll work that, but I'll forget to apply it. I'll forget to be creative with it. And I want to challenge you to go be creative with whatever you're working on. So if you're learning to do, for example, I'm working on How High the Moon right now. Beautiful song. Now there's these two bars that go E flat major 7 to A minor 7 flat 5 to D7, right? That's in a two bar space. Now, let's say I'm working on triads over the E flat major scale. Okay, great. Well, you don't have to have that mastered where you can play it in perfect triplets at 100 beats per minute or 150, in order to start experimenting and creating lines with it. It doesn't have to be perfectly down. In fact, I think taking it apart and experimenting with it where everything's not just one after the other is actually going to be very healthy for you to understand how to apply these things and use them. It'll make you better at the scale. The scale opens up the ability for your fingers to hear and to, whenever you want to call on that thing, it happens instantaneously. But simultaneously, using it in line creation as you're practicing your ideas and creating these musical phrases can continue to open up the scale in ways that you hadn't thought about before. And what it can do is it stimulates your creativity, which is the whole point. It's all these things are meant to stimulate your creativity, your voice, your expression. Who are you in the terms of making music and being a jazz player? Who are you over How High the Moon? Not who is John Coltrane over How High the Moon or Stefan Grappelli, but who are you over How High the Moon? How does that function? What do you hear? What do you like? What's beautiful to you? And how do you make good use of that beauty? How do you share that with the world? And I think these are really important things to think about that isn't just another scale, because we have all of those things. We have so many of them. We have so much information on music. But how much are you going out and being creative with that information is the question. And not just going out in the world, but going into your practice room, whatever that space is, And so I want to encourage that to you. And, I can always do more scales and show more things. And I will do all that. I'll do plenty of music theory and all the good stuff too. But I want to post more stuff like this. So please comment or ask questions or give ideas or share whatever works for you. I look forward to hearing from y'all, and best of luck out there. And I can't wait to hear about the beautiful things that you're coming up with and creating. All right.